Michelle from Scrap Secrets again, and while I have the envelope punch board out, I thought that I would show you guys how to use it. I've never tried this before, so I'm going to attempt it. I have the directions right here, so we're going to go along, and you're going to see my first attempt at making an envelope. So I thought I didn't have anything right now to make an envelope for, but yes I do. I have these really adorable hybrid card / gift card holders. So if you open this up, it's lined on the same and the inside with the same paper. I'm also going to put a little sentiment in here, but then you also have a little spot for a gift card holder. And I'm actually making these for a custom order for one of my friends, so I needed to make envelopes for them, so thought this would be perfect. So how you use it is that, sorry for the glare, I'm going to try to get this the best I can. You see, here's the card size, so you pick the size that's closest, and they only come in 1/2 inches. So what I had to do is do the 4.5 by 4.5, so you cut the paper to 7.5 by 7.5, and score, or do the first punch at 3 3/4. Even though it says score, that's where you're going to want to put it so that you do the first punch and score line. I was a little bit confused about that until I read the directions. So what you're going to do is take this board, and here is the piece of paper that I've cut down. This was an 8.5 by 11, and I cut it down to 7.5 by 7.5. So you place your paper in, and you actually put it at 3 3/4. So let me show you this. So here is the 3 3/4 mark right here, and that's where you're going to want to line the edge of your paper up with. So put that in and line that edge up with the 3 3/4 mark, and then what you're going to want to do is push down and punch, and then you're going to take this, you're going to find the score line and score it. Then what you're going to do, according to the directions, is you're going to rotate, and you're going to line that score mark. You're going to want to line that score line up with that little edge right there. So line that up, and then you're going to want to do the same thing. You're going to want to punch it, and you're going to want to make the score line. Oops. Somebody actually watched a video the other day and said instead of scoring down like this, because you can't really see it, use the bottom and score up. And I thought that was very, very good. That was a very good idea. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So then you're going to do the same thing and line it up. And if you've done it right, this is what I did notice, that when you make your, do your third punch, it's going to be back at the 3 3/4 mark. That's where your paper is going to line up. So your because obviously your two edges are going to be the same exact. So the two sides are going to be the same. So it should, again, line up at 3 3/4. So that's how you know you've done it right. Punch it down, and then I will do the same thing. I will go, sorry, I need the score to me. Down, and then turn it for the last time. And do the last punch. Sorry, you guys are seeing the back of this. And line it up and score it. So now what you can also do is, the cool thing about this is there's a little edge rounder. So what you can do is put your paper in here and do a punch, and it rounds the little edge of your corner just to give it like a nice little finishing touch. With your paper, that didn't cut all the way through. There you go. You give it kind of a cool finished edge. And there you go. You have your envelope. And I would probably use my own bone folder. I don't know if how good this bone folder is. I mean, it's decent for this. I just like the bone folder that I have. And then there you have your envelope. You want to flip like this. The little corner. You can either leave the corners a little bit longer than it's necessary. So you can leave it up. And then, obviously don't have any tape down here. We used the last of my tape So it's going to be a little bit bigger than the envelope only because it only comes in 1/2 inch increments. So I probably could figure out a little bit of a tighter envelope, but I really like this. I think it's really, really cute. So there, you can decorate the front of the envelope, and that took, what, less than 5 minutes because I've been talking for some of the time. Comes with directions, and it also comes with a little chart in here for centimeters if anybody is European and uses the centimeters instead of inches. Those directions are on there as well, and also there's a little sticker that you can put over top of all of these measurements so you won't have to see the Americanized ones. So very, very simple to use, adorable. I'm going to be making a bunch of these to go along with the gift cards / cards that I'm going to be selling this Saturday at my craft fair. So decorate them, and there you go. So if you guys make cards of your own and have odd-sized cards, or you want to use your own pattern paper to do it, it's like a double-sided paper or something like that, it would be really cute, and you can make your own envelopes. And the sizes of the envelopes, it goes up to 6 by 8.5. So just so that you know, I know in the last video I said I wasn't sure. I thought it was a 6 by 9. It's a 6 by 8.5. So that's the envelope punch board from We Are Memory Keepers. Very easy to use. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Feel free to leave a comment and subscribe. Bye guys!